Hello, everybody. We are the Bird and the Bear, and welcome to our YouTube playlist.
Hello, you got the Bird and the Bear here, and today we are going to be launching the stock version, the current stock version of IL-2 1946. The version is 414.1, and I saw recently that they are working on a 415. Okay, this is completely unmodded. This is exactly the way they want this to be at the moment, so we're going to launch that. And we're going to do a couple of comparisons and see what we think of what goes on here. But the ultimate goal is to play a campaign that still works very well on this version, but to do it in BAT. Okay, I really like this campaign. This is about Dick Bong, and he was our highest scoring ace of the Second World War, and a P-38 pilot at that. So what we want to do right now is have a look at some, yes, we're going to have a look at some of these planes. We'll do it with the quick mission builder. Okay, what we want to look at is the P-38. Let's look at the J model. J, 10 low. Oh, is that the one? Or, yeah, it has to be. That's the only J that's mentioned here. So, let's pick a skin for it. Why is it saying Russia? Okay, let's change that to the United States. Okay, and that's Dick Bong's Thumper. So it's got 2 kills on it, so that would have been early in his career. We're going to click apply, and we're going to fly this airplane from some, I don't know, Bessarabia. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We can fly from there. It's noon. We'll call it a scramble mission. That way we get to take off. We can just kind of sit there and have a look at this airplane because that's what I'm really after. Okay, it should load fairly quickly because this one's all on my solid state drive, and you know how they are. They're fast. There we go. Okay, let's have a look at this. First thing I want to look at is, oh my goodness, look at these propellers. Uh, Look at the nose codes. Oh my goodness, the 3D model is really, let's look outside. Okay, and so now we're here outside and we're noticing that the wheels are not round. Let's have a look at the prop blades here. And I can only look around so much too. It will only allow for that. But that's as close as I can get. And well, and yes, this is the old game in stock. I understand that they want to keep it like it would run on some of the older machines, but goodness sakes, God, this is look. Okay, now here's another thing we want to look at too. This supercharger, this external supercharger on the P-38 looks like a banjo or a frying pan. There is no definite anything about this, and it's just really a horrible way to buy frame rates. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to launch BAT. We're going to have a look at the P-38 there. So we saw what was actually done by the official developers of the game to bring it to current standards right now. That is the most recent version, and we're going to look at IL-2 with the BAT Super Mod, which has been developed by the great community at the Special Aircraft Service for IL-2 1946, and several other things that can go on there, but we're not going to talk about that so much as what they have done. This is community driven. I made this cute folder here to put everything in, and right here's my IL2 selector, and I am going to launch World at War module because that's where I'm at most of the time anyway, and we're going to look at the P-38 there. We're going to do a little comparison. We're also going to see how long it takes for this to load, since we have already loaded another version of it. We want to see how well this one loads after having done that. See, it's almost better for me to load the original version first so that all the assets load up from my solid state drive, and then afterwards, after it's in my RAM, I can load it back up from that, and it remembers. I've seen that file before, so some of the common files get loaded, so it makes the load quicker. All right, where are we? We want to look at the P-38. So we're going to open the Quick Mission Builder. I'm going to click Reset so that we can get rid of everything except for the pilot's plane. We're going to get a P-38 here. P-38. We want the J. Oh, yes, yes. Where are you? There we go. There's some P-38s. I'm looking for the J. Where's the J? There you are. Hi, J. How you doing, J? Okay. First off, this is actually a version that was created by a modder who goes by the name of Barnesy. So this is where this 3D model is coming from. And I load this with the bat mod by dropping it into the folder for the World at War mods. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look at this from right here. There's Marge. Okay, this is, you know, the 3D model for the P-38 as created by Barnesy. So we're going to apply, and we're going to, let's see, where do we want to be? So Central Ukraine. Well, shucks, why not? It's a pretty day there, I'm sure. Let's see. Okay. And of course it takes a moment to load, especially when we're dealing with new maps and new parts for the plane and such and such. It's asking a lot of a 32-bit piece of software. Okay, let's have a look at these props. These props. Let's move forward. There. Oh, if you get real close from the outside, you can actually, I believe, read the writing on those. And I can have a good look right here. Let's get as close as we can. Look here. Well, maybe not read it real good. Yeah. But yes, I can see what it says on it. Axle high, axle low. That's very cool. You can't find anything like that on the other plane version from the stock version of the game. Okay, let's back up a little bit here. Let's have a look at these wheels. Wheels. Oh, they're nice and round, and they say Goodyear on them. And look at the mechanical work around the front of the trike gear. And by the way, it bounces. That little hinge works exactly like the real one did. It's quite impressive. It's quite impressive. And what we want to be able to do is fly that great old Richard Bong campaign in that and see how it comes out. So that's what I'm up to, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about. And I'm sorry for all the absence. I've been fighting some administrative things, and those have to be taken care of. So my focus is usually on that when it's going on. So thank you for coming by. Thanks for viewing, and I'm letting you know where we're going to get started. Next thing up we're going to see is probably the intro video for the campaign, because I've tested it and it seems to work just fine. And we'll go as long as we can until something doesn't go right. So thanks. Bird out.